Why, hello there. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. Whichever one it might be for you. I am Storm of Iron. This is SnowRunner. Welcome to my corner of the internet. The tiny little infinitesimal sliver that it may be. Relic, how are you today? How are things going? Did you find a beverage that is better than the sugar-coated garbage? Or did you, wait a minute. I have a beverage too, hold that thought. It's over here. Of course. There we go. Now we're set. Actually... No, wait, it's not. Or is it? It's a slightly transparent beverage, apparently. So, I decided that in the interest of trying to cut back on, like, soda and stuff like that, drink more water. William Sterling! How's everything? Good to see you. So, the only unfortunate thing about water is that it tastes like water. Try to get comfortable again here. Find my spot, my groove. The only thing about water is it tastes like water. And I don't know about you, but after drinking so many flavored things all day, every day, water just kind of doesn't cut it. So, I got them little squeeze things. And these ones are actually made by that the soda company Crush, which, you know, Orange Crush. All you ever see is Orange Crush everywhere. So it was a 4-pack, a variety pack that I decided to try. It has the orange, it has a grape crush, strawberry crush, and also pineapple crush. So this right here, well, there we go. It's not really urine. Even though it has that color, it's not really urine. But it is pineapple. So it might be eventually pineapple-flavored urine. But I won't be trying that. This is good, though. It is 0 calories, 0 sugar. See, we had this conversation. Mountain Dew is probably one of the worst for you. And there's a reason why it's like Dayglow or pretty much radioactive in color. William Sterling, this is actually sugar-free. This is sugar-free and 0 calories. So, let me find it back here again. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, so I got it from Amazon, and it's just a Crush Variety Pack Liquid Water Enhancer. Sugar-free, 0 calorie. Yep. Yeah, it's pineapple. So it's pineapple. It actually tastes like pineapple. And you can get it in a variety pack. Pineapple, strawberry, grape. But I get the variety pack. And, I mean, it's only $13 for a variety pack of 4. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's not... You can't really taste that sugar-free, like, aftertaste that a lot of sugar-free stuff has. But it's actually pineapple. And it's actually... I think the pineapple is better than the strawberry. The grape is still my number 1, because I love grape. Grape is where it's at. Oh, hey. Apparently Funko is making Mandy Pops. Mandy Pop figures. You've ever seen the movie Mandy with Nicolas Cage? You definitely owe yourself to see that movie. So, but guys, seeing as how you're the first ones here, I wanted to run something by you. So check this out, all right? I kind of changed up some stuff, and I don't know if this if it's really good or what you would consider. Here, check this out. How's this? What do you think about this one? We kind of changed things up a little bit, made it just a little bit different. I think it's kind of neat, but that's just me. But it's something unique, little bit more, General Norman, effing General Norman, General Norman who hung out with Waylon the other day, General Norman, that General Norman. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit a different vibe than, say, this one. This one's a little, little different on this one. But I think, honestly, this one has a little bit more going on. So I don't know. I kind of like this one a little bit more than the other one. So I think I'm going to roll with this one. I've tried to, dial in the visuals and everything. So it's going to be cool. It'll be all right. Plus, it's got fire. I mean, everybody likes fire, right? It's a little bit different theme, different vibe. William Sterling, you're very welcome. And those pressing hot topics, Relic. But let us go back to here, and we've got all this cool stuff. And I'm up in the air about whether I still want to keep running with the green screen, because the green screen makes it easier because it gives me more real estate on screen. Or I could do no green screen and go with like a little border around myself. But I also like the fact that, like, I have a full screen of game here. And I could change stuff up so it looks a little different and things are, I can reconfigure stuff, but it's all goofy, like, I don't know, silly stuff like that. So what I was considering doing from here on out is I want to open up this guy right here. This particular gateway to the next map. And I kind of want to do it, but I got to figure out what vehicle I'm going to use, because we need to haul a lot of gear from, it looks like basically all coming from this warehouse. So I just have to start there, get it all up, down, across, and over here, and dump this stuff off. And then bring this little, I think it's this guy right here, bring this over to through here. So I gotta do that. Relic, you did in fact consume multiple animals worth of meat. Sean Bergen, I am doing quite well. I'm considering what my options are at the moment, and I'm thinking I probably want to leave this vehicle available to me. So I'm gonna kind of back this guy up, and I'm gonna sort of park him off the beaten path, and we're going to do that so just in case we have issues yet again coming down here. But I think I'm going to try to alleviate those issues by using some different configurations of vehicles. Maple bacon on a steak and burger was heavenly, but that mango on a steak was getting pretty freaking good too. Well, yeah, Sean Bergen, that's the thing. We have a lot of different choices, and I think what I'm probably going to do is, let's see. I'm gonna park the trailer for this Freightliner, and I think one of my big issues was I used a flatbed, not the sideboard beds, and that really kind of hurt me because there was plenty of times where I could have easily recovered just by bringing it out to like flat surfaces and stuff. So what I'll do is probably I'll pick up these contracts and such. Let's see, SUV with the start. I have no idea what the problem is, so I left it there. Could you help me tow it here, and I can take a good look at it, or whatever. Then, so I will kind of loop around whatever. This is kind of neat. I've not been here before. This is kind of interesting and unique. So we'll grab the 2 tasks that are here, and then I'll kind of reorient this trailer. I'll dump the trailer, and I will head back with the Freightliner. Unlucky expedition. We have a situation. We have a small business, and we're doing some research here. But we got in an accident on our way back. To cut it short, we have no access to either the vehicle or the trailer cabin. Can you help? Of course I can. When am I not helping in this game? It is a game of perpetual helping. For dollars. Whoa, hey, that's kind of cool there. It is actually a really cool building. Huh. Alright. So, the game designer should add the scariest highways to the game for you to travel. Now, here's the... What is this stuff? What am I in, like a... It's like a fairground? I mean, what the hell's going on here? So, there is a game, it's called, you've got 2 different games. You've either got American Trucker, or you have European Trucker. And basically that's... It's not that it has the scariest highways. Alright, so we'll detach that. Cover this. It's not that you have the scariest highways. Keep work going very south for me. Let's just say had to convert logs to planks, meaning my wooden planks got deleted. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. But yeah, you know, well, the other day we went 4.5 hours and got only 2 tasks done. And one of them was fairly simple in the grand scheme of things. The other one, not so much. So we'll leave the Caterpillar there because we want that to be able to refuel. Joe! So good to see you. So very good to see you. All right. Oh no, we're in the garage. So what I want to do is I want to pick a truck that we're going to use with, so it's got to have a bed. It is a highway that has hairpin turns, no guardrails, with sheer drops over 500 feet. It's in Colorado. I drove it in an 85 Camaro and was scared to death. That sounds terrifying, William Sterling. Utterly terrifying. Actually, wait a minute. So if we take... Hold on. So if we take a 3-slot trailer and a 5-slot... So a 3-slot trailer and a... No, we couldn't do that. Need the... Because those are only semi-trailer. Nice to be here working on dinner while watching and listening. What is for dinner tonight, Joe? Because I had a sandwich. I had a sandwich with some lunch meats. And then I put some shredded lettuce and a little bit of Italian dressing on it. And it was quite good. Oddly enough. I love lunch meats, though. I can't help it. I love lunch meats. You wouldn't roll over, you just go splat. Yeah, it sounds about right. Actually, you know what? I could do... But see, here's the thing. I don't want to do 8-slot trailers. 8-slot trailers have been the bane of my existence. So... we need something with... Got nothing. We need to be able to tow a trailer, so I'm going to do a regular sideboard bed, and then I'm going to do a regular... You know, I kind of wonder... But see, the chin on that thing is way too slow, or way too low. And, oh... You know what? I really like the Brigadier. I can't help it. I love this thing. My arm was only sore the day after. Other than that... Yeah, so all the cargo adds up to 12 capacity, yeah. So I figure it's a little bit safer if I simply make a couple of... I'm going to make a couple of runs with this because there's just so much potential for everything going wrong. And if it takes a little bit of extra time, it's worth it not having to deal with cargo that's been spilled all over. So we'll do the sideboard bed. Garage. We'll get a sideboard bed trailer. And then I have an idea. So that it's four. Yeah. But what I'll do, I got an idea. I have a slight idea. Wait a minute. Unless I can't. Oh, there it is. There. All right. So we're gonna do this. Yeah. See, it's. I used to in Wisconsin. No, predominantly more the Yukon. So in the Yukon, I would use the 8-slot trailers because it was simply more efficient to do it that way than trying to do multiple different runs. And it got excessive. It got really excessive. So let's find out what our second truck is going to be. You know, this may not be a bad idea. We'll add the sideboard bed. Garage. We might do it this way. We might create like a cargo train. And I think it may actually work on this. And if we take the interesting parts a little bit, all right, so here's the thing. Okay, nope, I think we've got full articulation. Yeah, this has full articulation like that. So, I am going to lead the way. So this is going to allow us to hold 2, 4, 6. This will take 8 cargo. So we can do this. Truck. Okay, so we're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna try to play this, because this will actually, maybe potentially, help us out in the long run. Plus, we'll have an additional truck that will help us if we get stuck. Although not when he runs up on us like that, because the Brigadier should be a little bit quicker when it comes to the paved roads. Or I should probably put the Azov ahead in the line. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Like maybe when we don't have a single path like this, and trucks like the Azov excel here. But what I can do too is just simply turn on and off the engine for the winch truck. And that truck does do significantly better than this one. So this is really going to hopefully only be the difficult portion of this run. Getting it through stuff like this. Yeah, see, there we go. It's like pushing everything else out of the way. And then it gives a gentle push. Alright. Tell you what. Azov, we're gonna we'll figure this out. We'll get one ahead of the other. Next level up Azov. Because you get the 5319, you get the 73210, and then this guy back there, which is the 64131. So you're talking about the 73210, the one that's much lower to the ground and doesn't have as high of a profile. Which I like that one, but for uses here, you know what? I love the GMC Brigadier. I absolutely love this thing. It's, yet again, like most American trucks, they are not able to equip mud tires. And that may help or hinder you, but this truck is powerful, and it has... So we have, I believe with a flatbed or with the sideboard bed, we have an S power rating for power to weight. I did not know that, because I haven't actually really, I don't think I've looked through much of anything with that truck since I've got it. And if it is, that's something new to this expansion. Which means there's still more upgrades that I need to find on other maps. So I like the Brigadier because, for one, you get this wrap, this paint scheme on this truck, and you kind of can't see it behind the bed, but it has probably one of the coolest paint schemes available on any truck. And here's the interesting thing. The GMC Brigadier 8000, the Chevrolet version, is called the Chevy Bruin. And Bruins being the Boston sports teams. And they have, I think, what are they, a bear? They're represented by like a bear. Like a Bruin is a bear or something. Silly like that. But with this truck on any of the older maps, on any of the older maps, this truck is just a Goliath. And it's really kind of cool. And most of the upgrades, if you've played stuff on the street, of course we are. So if you've got the majority of the upgrades in the game, you will have already all of the upgrades for that truck. So this one right here is actually one of the primary trucks that I used around Taimyr, Russia. Taimyr, Drowned Lands, the quarry. This truck was exceptional in using the seismic vibrator module, driving around Russia, and doing all of that stuff. It was actually very impressive because it didn't get stuck. It went anywhere it needed to go, and mud really wasn't an issue. This is also the paint scheme that this thing has available to it, which it's got some goofy logo on the roof, but you can't really see it due to the snow and the frost and everything. But honestly, I think the Brigadier is a fantastic truck, and the vehicle pack that it does, I think it comes... I thought it came with some of the other trucks. Even if it's available by itself, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. But any truck that you run through here with this terrain and in this environment, it is going to be very difficult. Just getting anywhere. Anything that doesn't have chain tires on it, you're not really going to be using, because there is a lot of roadways that have ice coverings. Yeah, see, therein lies the problem. So if it has the variable suspension, which you actually got with the Kolobs in, I think it was Wisconsin. It was either Wisconsin or Yukon that no, it was the Yukon got Kolobs to have the active suspension. So it completely changed how the Kolobs effectively operated over anything rocky or anything like that. But again, Kolobs, all they have is mud tires. And if you don't have anything other than mud tires on a lot of stuff, you're not getting up any kind of incline that is all ice. And that is the fundamental drawback of a lot of those trucks, is they just... There we go. Now we'll pull it. See, there we go. This is how I should have set up the road train originally. And there's my Caterpillar 745C with the fuel carrier, which I love this truck on this particular environment. One of the only drawbacks to this particular Azov, brave Sir Robin. Very brave. Very Sir Robin. Everything is well tonight. Everything is good. I was kind of up in the air about whether or not I would do... Oh yeah, and see, we're just yanking the other truck along. We're not even driving. We're not even powering that truck along. So, I was up in the air about playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla for a couple of days, because I'm actually not going to be streaming on Thursday or Friday. I will not be around Thursday or Friday, because I'm not going to be local. I'm going to get away for a little bit, because I want to go somewhere. Now, I don't know about Monday, because Monday is actually the Memorial Day, and I don't know if I'm going to do something for Memorial Day, or I'm going to be playing this. I guess it all sort of depends on what the weather is and what kind of pans out and plays out and stuff like that. So we'll leave that one up in the air. But Thursday and Friday, definitely not. Also, speaking of this weekend, this Sunday is the premiere of Killer's Confession, new music. So if anybody has any interest in that. Alright, so perhaps we will do one metal beam there, and then we'll do those there. So we'll do that, and that'll at least kind of, because the metal beams are significantly heavier than the wooden planks. Yeah, those are 4 cargo slot. So 4 cargo slots worth of stuff with large pipes. Those things are obnoxiously gigantic. So now, we'll pop over to the Brigadier. Now, I do have to say, be careful of these stupid concrete slabs. They do nothing but pop tires and do dumb stuff. And it is just absolute torment. Actually, you know what? I could have used the new International. I could have done that. Either the International or the Cat CT681, which I hadn't used too much yet. Put 2 in there. And then 1 metal beam in the truck. Done. So that, actually, it's interesting. That lowers the power to weight down to an A rating as opposed to an S rating. You know, that's the thing. I want to find that. I have no idea what map that's on. So I'm going to unlock the second one, the Cosmodrome, and I'm going to... Yeah, see, we were actually just discussing the active suspension, which I had no idea that the Azov, the 73-210, apparently has the active suspension, which, if the active suspension is anything like the active suspension on either Kolov trucks, it is going to be a game changer for that particular Azov. Because I imagine this map, you just simply have such a nightmare of a time with the Azov because it just simply has no ground clearance whatsoever. Alright, so let's kind of change trucks. The only unfortunate thing about this Azov is that it is so slow. This truck is so incredibly slow. But it does well in really inclement environments. And I am avoiding those concrete slabs like the plague. Alright. Enough room back there? Yep, enough room. Back to the Brigadier. Do the same thing. Bring that around. You've been looking into travel to DragonCon, and with borders currently closed, I have no idea if prices for any travel... So, yeah, because it's the beginning of September, I am hoping that things will be significantly different, Joe. I am still up in the air about DragonCon because just logistically, it's a very involved thing to do. So there's going to be kind of a lot to that. And as far as travel, accommodations, passes, and simply, it's going to be a lot of damn money. At least for me, because I have impulse control. And there's a reason why my bank account cried after Terrificon. But you know what? I had a blast. And the people who say money doesn't buy happiness are the ones who weren't able to drop cash on a photo pass with John Barrowman. So, you know what? Money helps. Money certainly helps. Winch. Winch, winch, winch. Which winch? This winch. Okay. Alright, back at it. Get us going. It's just too bad we couldn't... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. So here's the interesting thing. We are now hauling both the cargo in the Azov and the Brigadier 8000. The Brigadier is currently... Yeah, money absolutely helps. Exactly, guys. You're 100% correct. Joe, if you could make that, it would be magical. If I could make that, it would be equally as magical. The simple fact that if we all managed to get together or something like that would be and almost feel like once in a lifetime kind of situation. But the world being as it is, we all realize that there are concessions we must make. So we will figure it out. We will somehow figure it all out. We'll make something happen. And I mean, I absolutely would love, yeah, to Atlanta. But, you know, it's that whole never being on a plane thing, too, that I have no idea what's involved in any of that. Burning Man? Yep. Or Australia for the giant Mad Max kind of thing that they do, which would be awesome. Where's in California they have that? I think it's like it's like Burning Man meets Mad Max. So alright. Let's just not take any damage going over these concrete slabs or pop a tire, because the one that's right after that snowy gap right there is the worst. If we could all get together, it would be amazing. But for now, we have to wait and see. If I find my crypto, I may be rich. You know what, William Sterling? I certainly hope that you are able to, and I hope that you are rich. And I hope that you're able to fulfill every possible wild dream that you could ever want to. And that's with all sincerity, because I think everybody deserves to have something. Alright, now the trick is not to dump over on the side, just like the twin steer, just like the Freightliner. So we'll take this slow through here, and hopefully we don't have any catastrophes or issues. Don't mind flying, but it's expensive, and customs is a pain. Never had to fly, never had to deal with customs, so I am completely in the dark as to just how intimate the TSA agents get with their gloved hands. Okay, it's in California. Okay, Armageddon. Small place back out in the country with a shop attached. A nice ranch house. I wouldn't mind a blue cheese house, but the ranch house is also adequate. It's very gingerly, just like the Bandit. I think if we take it slow through here, it's significantly better. So maybe the Azov was the right choice because it intentionally slowed us down. And it's also much more fuel efficient than a lot of the other trucks that we... This truck is also pulling the Brigadier behind us. The Brigadier is not running at the moment. So it's actually saving fuel that way. Yes. I completely agree with Joe on this one. Be rich and fulfill your wildest desires. Do anything you want to do. And I guess that begs the question. So, here we go. Hold on. Time out. Because everybody is here, so let's do a thing. Hold on, watch this. Something a little bit different. Okay, if you had crypto that shot up in value on whatever you store crypto on, and you found it, and you learned that you had millions of dollars at your disposal, what would you do with it? That is the question. That is what you need to think about. Let's hear what you have to say. Back to you, Storm. Thank you, Storm. I'll continue trucking now. So that is the question. If you have access to crypto that you found, or it was crypto that you bought early on and thought you lost, but then recovered it, buy more guns. Norman, I would expect nothing less out of you. So buy more guns. Would you travel? Would you... Oh, buy tacos. And as we all know, tacos do equal happiness. Tacos is buy the place in the country and do some nice things for people. Yep. I'd love to finally travel. I would love to visit all the places that I wanted to visit and be able to bring my camera along with me. Get the trike fixed. Yep. So let's punch this up. Let's motivate just a little bit more here. Alright. This is actually working out quite well. Significantly better than what I had originally thought. And all we're going to have to do when we get to the end is the service spare parts, which is going to be 4 cargo slots. So we'll have to figure out how to get that stuff, which should be easy enough. And then we have to get that service trailer from wherever it is to the mouth of the tunnel. And then we'll go explore. Although we should have some kind of fuel vehicle that we can tow behind us or something. You get a SUV since I no longer have a vehicle. I would travel. I would definitely travel. I would want to see all these amazing places that you only see on TV or on the internet. And Joe, I know exactly the kinds of places because you post a lot of pictures. I found nope, this is still the Azov 64-131. So I'm using the Azov to haul the Brigadier, open up the Cosmodrome, because that's where we want to go next. Or at least I basically just want to open up that map, so I can kind of poke my head through and see if we can find it. But I do want to open up these maps is really what I want to do. So we're going to open up the maps in the Cosmodrome, and then sort of just go from there. Because I don't know where the Zix is on these maps. And we'll just, we will stumble across it. So, eventually, we'll find it. But, yeah, Joe, definitely the types of places that you post pictures of. I would love to go there and take photos of just incredible things. Challenge of finding it before the end of the stream. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see how far we can get. Currently, we have 3/4 of the cargo for opening the tunnel. So we've got all of the metal beams. We've got all of the wooden planks. Then we just have to take another truck and run the service spare parts over, and then get the trailer, the service trailer. So we'll do that. Traveling again: Australia, Hawaii, Greece, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, France, and New Zealand. Ultimately, I would like to see Germany, because I want to see where my grandmother lived. I want to visit the general store where she worked. Wilkendorf's, which is, at last I knew, a place that still existed and a business that was still open. I want to see the banks of the Rhine River. I want to see Karlsruhe Castle. I want to experience the things that, well, I want to experience the good things. Because, oh, crap. Don't you dare fall over. Oh, keep going. Alright. Change truck. Back to you. Unpack, pack. Nope. It looks like everything's still good. It looks like everything is still good. Alright, so... Okay. So let's attach that winch back up again. Alright. Probably tighten the winch up a little bit too. So we're just basically hauling this whole thing. South Seas again. Only got a glimpse of them when you're in the Navy. Just the Philippines and Thailand. In addition to Germany, I would love to visit Scotland because my aunt knows, I think, the general location, or at least some family lineage that came from Scotland. I would love to visit Scotland. I would love to visit places like Iceland. I would love to see all of the cool places that I find in these video games. I wanna see, you know, where Vikings live, and I want to see monuments, and I want to see things more ancient than I've ever seen in the United States. We went to Germany for a few hours, Switzerland. Would love to go back for a proper visit. Sister-in-law is German and grew up in a predominantly German church, so it'd be nice in a lot of ways. Yes. My grandmother, Joe, was 100% German. My grandmother met a World War II soldier. That was my grandfather. They got married and had several children, even before they made it to the United States. So, they were Mennonite? Now, Mennonites moved to predominantly Pennsylvania, like Pennsylvania Dutch country. Actually, I visited Amish country down in Pennsylvania one time. That's a hell of a ride. Okay, now this is where it gets sketchy, so we should kind of slow down and take this very slowly. It'd be great. Yeah, you know what? So here's the interesting thing as well. My grandmother, her mother, actually divorced her husband. And that was something that was essentially unheard of. And so basically my great-grandmother moved to Venezuela. And my grandmother visited her, I know of at least once, in Venezuela. So there is actually the potential that I may have relatives who live in Venezuela as well. Yeah, this is... Alright, let's make sure we don't dump over on the side or anything. The nice thing about this Azov, it's got a really great amount of control when it comes to not dumping over on its side. This is just like one giant conga line of terror and panic. Alright, there we go. We're making it, though. I don't ever remember my grandmother being religious, like, at all. I don't think she was ever church-going. And even something like that, she was practical. She was very practical. It's not to say that going to church isn't practical, but... You know what? I think the second run will go significantly faster. I'm probably going to use the international for the second run, and we'll see how quick that thing trucks along. Family is crazy diverse, mainly mom's side. Great-grandmother is Portuguese. There's Dutch, Russian, English, Australian. Maiden name is Scottish. Actually, so is Scott's last name. A practical practice. Yes, Sean Bergen. Yeah, well, the Amish are more like hardcore, where the Mennonites are a little bit more, I think, laid back, if I remember that correctly. Because the Amish are the ones who you cannot be like tethered to technology or anything modern. And there's some weird gray areas that they kind of actually discuss and talk about, but it's kind of neat, All right, so we go this way. Go across this totally not sketchy looking bridge. Alright. Run on the power to the winch truck. Give us a little push. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. Well, this is apparently not going to be fun. Okay. Make this work. We're down to a half a tank of fuel, and the Brigadier is probably doing quite well on fuel consumption. Gonna ride this corner right here. The Amish, it's funny. They don't use regular electricity like power lines, but it's kind of funny how they sort of get around it. So like a gasoline generator would be totally okay. A gasoline generator to power certain things would be acceptable in the gray area. The Amish Museum down in, I guess we're taking the high road. So the Amish Museum down in Pennsylvania Dutch country is actually like really, really cool. And they talk about a lot of that stuff. It's wild. That's actually where my uncle bought his towable smoker from. So he bought it from an Amish country, or an Amish company, but because it's actually like, you know, welding, so it's all gas-powered generators and gas-powered welding equipment. But it's still Amish made. I forget what the name of the company was. This is actually a lot more harrowing than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping that this last little leg would have been just slightly easier. But not so much. Let's make sure the Brigadier... Why do I keep calling it a Bombardier? Brigadier. Bombardier's a snowmobile. Really, really slow. We don't want to lose any little bit of this cargo. Yeah, because one of the big tenets of the Amish is that they do not believe in war at all. That is why they don't wear brass buttons. That is why they don't have mustaches, because it is seen as like war accoutrement. Yeah, hardcore pacifist. So you want to talk about a religious exemption? That would be the Amish. I think we're getting close. Getting very close. Although if we have to back down this hill, I don't think we'll ever be able to do it. Also, this is kind of turning into a very interesting cliff. Yep, Conchia, yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah. Big time pacifism. I think our goal in sight. Actually, yeah. This is, we're making very good progress. So this is going to put 8 pieces, well, technically 6 units of cargo where we need to go. So we're making progress. We are making progress. Also, what is that? That is bottoms up. What is bottoms up? You know what? If this actually allows us to build a service plaza or a fuel depot here, this would be kind of a big deal. No task. Alright, bottoms up. So, sorry my friend, there will be no fueling today. The fuel tank that they were transporting yesterday flipped over and slid into the river. If you can pull it out and bring it here, we can fuel you up as well. I'm so doing that. Where is that fuel? Let's just take a quick look. So bottoms up is missing tank. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. And a saddle low is required. Crap. Yep. That's pretty cool, Joe, actually. Alright, so this would actually be kind of huge. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I should have taken the... Oh, man. I should have used the Freightliner 916 to transport that fuel tank over here because it had a saddle low, and I jumped the gun, and yeah. Okay. So, cargo management, here are the metal beams, and 2 wooden planks. Now, trucks to the Brigadier. The Brigadier has about a half a tank of fuel. So service spare parts are abundantly available. It's also available at the warehouse for free. Metal beams and the rest of the planks. So now we need service spare parts. So we go. Also, I want to get that. That is going to be a game changer if I can, because I don't even know what's on the Cosmodrome. So I have a crane truck that's over there, but I don't have anything with a saddle low. So I think. Yeah, because he is parked all the way over there, but E12. All right. So we have just under half a tank of fuel. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. I should actually if I can, well, you know what? If that actually has fuel in it, I'll be all set. And this truck may be effective in trying to haul that. So this would be kind of a big deal if I can actually open up that fuel over there, and it will prevent me from having to run another truck all the way out here with a saddle low. So it's potential. so we're going side by side, Sean Bergen. That's awesome. How are you finding your experience with SnowRunner and this map, given all of the tools at your disposal currently? I personally think this is one of the most technically challenging maps in the entire series so far, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Also, I really like this bridge. This bridge is rickety and kind of sketchy looking, but you know what? We're totally going to go with it. Yeah, see, the thing about the logs, though, is you had to put it in a spot. I'm just trying to remember if we use a trailer. Well, a trailer isn't like regular cargo. It just has to be dragged to a particular spot, I think. So we'll see if this ends up working or not. Although, if I do need fuel, I can run the other trucks over to the P12. And let's see. You know what? Actually, let's track this one. So start tracking that one. Try to go down that way. It's up there a little bit. Yeah, Sean Bergen, you're 100% correct. It's a very complex puzzle with a lot of interlocking pieces, and we're effectively trying to, almost like Jenga. You have an end goal, but you're trying to figure out how to get there, or make it easier to do other things. Yet again, the lack of power in the P12 rears its ugly head. Right. Kind of make it over there. This is also an interesting pitch heading down here. It's a very complex puzzle with, and it's almost like one of those logic puzzles where you have to move certain pieces around before you take other pieces out. So, the only thing is, I think the P12 Loader, buddy, it's not my first time at the rodeo on this one. I have played this game an excessive amount. An excessive amount. So any mistakes you think you're saving me from, you can say that yes, you made them, but man, oh man, I'll tell you, I have made 100 times over. So there is some significant amount of stuff that has taken place in this game. I got this game on release day. And I did nothing but this game for the entirety of being stuck home and having nothing else to do. This game effectively was a lifesaver for me and a couple of friends, because we would, in fact, play this. We would play this game all day, all the time. 3 of us on a map, just exploring, completing tasks, opening sections, and it was great because we were all on the PlayStation, and it was me and 2 other coworkers. One of my coworkers actually being he drove the car carrier for the dealership, so he had experience with driving big truck. So he's got a CDL, his Class A, all of that stuff. And he ended up really falling in love with this game as well. That's thing. Okay, continuing on. Yeah, so it's just going to continue to dig itself in. But he actually had autocar, and what was it, like a 70-something autocar, which was very similar in configuration to the Pacific. I know, right? Because you wouldn't think that this would be the most intelligent way to do something like this, because if it were actually happening in reality, there we go. It bounced up straight. There we go. So, if we were dragging that in reality, one spark would light this entire configuration. And there would be a mini mushroom cloud erupting from us. Yeah, what a blast indeed. You are very correct. Yeah, we don't even need to use the... Yeah, see, we're all hooked up. We got it. It's sitting right on the back of the chassis. Just, it's nestled ever so nicely on the back of the chassis. Good to go. 100%. Ready to rock. And now, let's see if we get the ability to deliver fuel tank parking, missing tank. Yes. Wow. Your help made a huge difference. We would have had to wait ages for a crane from the neighboring city. Now we can get back to work. And you know what? I'm gonna hit the fuel station, just give it a little bit of a top off. It is a wonderful, wonderful way of doing that. So we made that happen. Let's see. All right. Rid of all these wonderful notifications here. All right, there we go. Yeah, well, with the big logs, all you had to do was take them, transport them, and just drop them into the train car, which that was sort of unique, and it's a totally new thing that never have we done before in you're playing the new season with no mods. I've played the entire game with no mods, but mods can totally change this entire game. It can change it for the better because there are people who actually make all kinds of mods for to change the environment, to do actually quality of life improvements. But they can also change it so that you have a completely different gaming experience from the next person. Let's see. So, what did I want to use? I wanted to use the International. And you know what I might do now that I think about it? So, the International... All right. Now, that's got the tag axle, too. So, the 73-210. Let's take a look at here. You said it's got... Let's see... Active suspension. So this one is explore Amur, Russia to find this. Okay, we're in Amur, Russia. All right. So it's not going to tell us any more than Amur, Russia. So we can do that. Truck storage. So. Use the mods for recovery vehicle to get your mess up a little bit. Yeah, you know, that's the thing, too, that I will fully agree with. A better recovery vehicle for this game would have made things infinitely easier. Fleet Star, Boar, Arctic. So you know what I'm actually going to take along with me, I think, is I'm going to bring one of the F-750s along with me. The Western Star. Where is my... Where's my International? It's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Ega, A&K, Buzz, Lodestar, Avastar, 70, Ron Grad, Star, Bandit. Bandit's also pretty cool. CK-1500, and now all the scout vehicles that are absolutely garbage to you. We could use an A&K or a Tega with a sideboard bed. Although I'd really like to know... Yeah, the wrecker mods are probably pretty crazy. 15319 Zix. Ah, why is it all the way down the bottom? Okay. So we're going to use this International. Box suspension, off-road. Make sure we have all of the bells and whistles. Chain tires. 47-inch chain tires. Gaugeable. Little to no increase in submersion depth. Oh, gee, thanks. So if that's the case, why am I even using it? So frame add-ons, we're going to use, not the flatbed. Oh, actually, this one doesn't have the tag axle, so that's kind of good. All right. Sideboard bed. Leave the garage. And we're going to go get the... We're going to use... How about... There's sideboard. Okay. So it's that one we want. This has a 280-liter fuel tank capacity. So if we are to explore things, what we'll want to do is scout truck. Now, is what upgrade on my map? Don't want a flatbed. We want all of the repair points. We want all of the fuel, tires. This is our quintessential scout vehicle. This is just an incredible scout vehicle right here. The F-750 is one of my favorite vehicles to use when I'm opening up a map. It is so self-sufficient, and it's this one or the Lodestar the International Lodestar, was it 1500 or 1700? And kind of, oops. Yeah, that's the only drawback with the 700 series. The truck sounds, yeah. The whistles of the turbo, the sound of the engines firing up, the way that the check this out. You see the flapper caps on the pipes, just tick, tick, ticking away. It's awesome. It is so awesome. You know what? Let's turn the engine on the pinched truck. That'll make it a little bit easier going through here. So for the Ford F-750? Which upgrade? I'm not following you there, Motor. Because we have all the upgrades for basically everything, unless I'm missing stuff on other maps that I haven't been to in Amur, Russia. I have all of the stuff for the F-750, for the International. And it's interesting because the engine sounds, the RPMs change when you kind of upshift and downshift. For the suspension on the Azov, I haven't found it yet. I have not found the suspension for that. It just says it's in Amur, Russia, and that's all I know. Because I've basically covered, well, I mean, there's some spots over here, which I think, yeah, there was an upgrade part stashed over here. So there's there, and there's potentially, well, no, that just goes up to a cliff face right there. So I'm not exactly sure where else on this map one would hide a upgrade part. So the upgrade part for the 73-210, the Azov, it just doesn't, doesn't show on the first map, or at least for me it doesn't. So we'll kind of see what happens. And once I get through this awful mud right here, I will be good. And as far as scout vehicles go, there are only really a handful of scout vehicles that are at least effective, because the mud in this game, and especially on these newer maps, is so treacherous and brutal that you take an International Harvester Scout out and you'll bury it up to the axles and you won't be able to get the thing to move unless you just winch it along. This truck right here is having its own series of issues going through this mud. And like the Hummer H2, it's a joke. It would never make it through here. The Chevy CK-1500, same thing. I love them, and I wish the scout vehicles had more ability to scout through terrain like this. No, I don't have it. It's not showing on the map. So I'm going to see if it's on the next map, and I also have the other map to explore as well. But I need to get there a little bit more prepared. From when I did the towers. No, it does not. The only one it uncovered was, I'm trying to think. There was some stuff that got uncovered, but it wasn't the suspension for the 73-210, or the active suspension, sorry. Yeah, VT Outlaw, we are going to grab the last couple of service spare parts for opening opening up the next map. Upgrade parts are always hidden on the map, so they've actually never been in a task or a contract. So upgrade parts are always discovered. and I just have no idea what's involved in getting the Zex. I don't know if that's discoverable, if I have to haul that back to wherever it needs to go, or whatever. We'll see what happens. Figure it out. And it's interesting to think that there is just simply mud underneath all of this. Also, I don't know if anybody's been watching Netflix and all of the new releases on Netflix, but if anybody's a fan of Love, Death, and Robots Season 2, there is also new Castlevania, the animated series, as well as Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, which was released on Friday. It wound up in the movie theaters a week ago, and then this past Friday, they released it to Netflix, which is awesome, because Army of the Dead is fantastic. And it's not that it's cinematic greatness, it's not that it is like the next best thing. It is simply a really good... Alright, let's leave the Ford right there. We'll grab it as we go by after we get these service spare parts. But Army of the Dead is a fun movie. If you like zombie movies, and if you like Zack Snyder's Day of the Dead, the remake of Day of the Dead, with Ving Rhames, I think Mekhi Phifer was in there, and a whole bunch of other actors and actresses. Absolutely worth seeing. Also, I'm very excited for Love, Death, and Robots, because that was really cool. That was really unique for the first season. All the little weird stories, they were only about 15, 20 minutes long. And right, let's not take these. Gingerly step across them like we are walking barefoot across a floor filled with thumbtacks. And then yeah, just playing an excessive amount of Call of Duty Zombies and then watching Army of the Dead, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I'm a fan. Box. Okay, service spare parts. 1, 2. Hang over the trailer. 1, 2. And we have 4 pieces of cargo. The engine rating on the International did not change at all, which that's kind of interesting. Also, wait a minute. Let me see something here. Global map. Oh, okay, so it's not going to tell us yet. There's no trailer on Northern Aegis installation, but I question about Cosmochrome, and I question about all of the other stuff here. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. Also, I should probably dump all of these trailers off, like, before I go to the tunnel. Let's see what happens. Who knows? Figure it out. So, very, very slowly over the concrete slabs again, so as not to puncture tires or take excessive amounts of suspension damage. I like this International. I really like the International. I love the front end. This is a cool truck. This is a really cool truck. And I like that it doesn't have the drop axle as well. See what it looks like on the inside. Very modern interior. There's the International Navistar logo. You can hear all the gear and stuff bouncing around in the bed and the trailer. Oh, those are... Oh, okay. So, the air intake, those are actually clear little domes on there. The speedometer, the speedometer and the tachometer in the center of the dash is actually a 2-piece unit. That's kind of neat. That's actually a really cool truck. I also like the color configuration of this truck. And the horn is fairly acceptable. So that's kind of a step in the right direction as well. Okay, so as we pass by the F-750, we're going to scoop up the F-750 and take the little bugger with us. It's interesting because of how a differential lock works on this versus in reality. Like, yeah, you're not supposed to use it on hard packed surfaces and dry pavement and stuff like that, but the fact that it does like driveline damage to the vehicle as you're kind of just puttering along like that, kind of funny. And then we don't have to worry about fuel now that we've unlocked that fuel station. That was the only thing I had worried about, was that there was going to be issues getting fuel either coming or going or winding up somewhere. So I don't know if we're going to have a garage available to us in the Cosmic World. Oh my freaking Christ. See, that is exactly what we were trying to do right there. Damage. So 2750, and that was a quarter of our suspension damage right there. It's fun. The exploration, going in completely... Oh my god. A tire back there? You know what? We'll cross that bridge. We'll just keep going. No problem. No problem. It's no damage. That wheel. Okay, this took half of its suspension damage in that one little bump, which is just dumb. That is one of the biggest issues I have with this game, is random damage that occurs over stuff like that. You're going slow over concrete slabs, and you take half your suspension damage, and there we go. So this will be pretty good. We'll get this there. We'll open up the Cosmic World, and then we begin to poke about. I also wonder if it would be a good idea to bring the satellite trailer to some of these new locations. And the unfortunate thing about that is I have to actually use a truck that could tow the satellite trailer. So the F-750 only tows medium duty truck trailers. It doesn't tow scout trailers. So the one slot, the two slots, other slot trailers, and the radar trailer. The Tataran, which would be the next logical vehicle to take with me, is not capable of taking any trailers. So there's that. So maybe the Lodestar 1700, possibly. And actually, that was one of the ones that I used on the Wisconsin maps. But the funny thing is, the only time you really needed that radar trailer was for the maps in Lake Cove, Russia, that you actually discovered the trailer on. You didn't need it anywhere else in any of these maps because the watchtowers basically open up everything. What's the sense in hauling the thing around other than using it as like a weird stopgap solution to a fuel trailer? And the small Scout fuel trailers hold, I believe, it's either 600 or 900 liters of two Acteons, the Warthog and the other one. One of them has a fuel carrier body that holds 600 liters, The other one has a fuel carrier body that holds 900 pounds. And they're both the same size. So don't ask me how that one works. Because there's a lot of goofy stuff in this game that just kind of plays out in sort of weird fashion. And I mean, okay, but I think it's sort of the same across the board. Although I do like the fact that there are some vehicles that have the twin steer, not the 6900 twin steer, but the other one. It has a 3-slot cargo bed, which means it has access to extra long fuel carrier body and maintenance trailer, or like maintenance app, which is useful. You're not gonna get me to bail off the road anytime soon. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna make this. We are halfway there. Yeah, we're about halfway there. We'll say halfway. We're about halfway there. And we'll have a little bit more of our pineapple crush flavored water, which is still pretty good. Like, it doesn't settle or anything like that. And it's actually, like, this stuff tastes really good. Actually tastes like really, really. I don't need 13% off of flip-flop sandals. Thank you. All right. So that's good. Okay. Perfect. So we're about halfway. The only thing we haven't actually cleared or opened up is this landslide near the quarry, and I really don't know what the hell we're gonna need over at this quarry for. It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of there. So eventually it'll probably tell us that we need to do something there. What it is probably buried in the contracts. We'll find out. So I think I may wait on Assassin's Creed Valhalla until I get back after the weekend. I had seriously considered popping in Assassin's Creed Valhalla this evening after getting home from work. But I really want to keep going with all of this stuff because I am having so much fun with SnowRunner right now. The sheer difficulty of this map by itself, the exploration of this map, just, I mean, look at this. There's the quarry down below us. The most amazing thing about this game is all of that area down there, we can simply go to. We can go to any area that we can see on this, well, within reason, or at least any area that we can actually, like, get to. Go. And then hopefully the Ford does not take damage. But this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing over here. I just wish that we could experience the Aurora Borealis again. That was something completely different. Those Lake Cove maps, and only Lake Cove, every other area in Russia over there, it paled in comparison to Lake Cove and just the frozen ice bed, the huge expanse of frozen ice bed. I like how turning on the engine for the truck that we are winching behind us sort of becomes like the extra power option. It is. This map has been the biggest challenge of this game I have ever encountered, as far as opening things up, as far as discovering things, scouting about. This map is incredible. This map is absolutely incredible. And I am having such a good time with it. It is fantastic. I really enjoy how difficult this map is. And it's funny when something so difficult becomes so enjoyable, mostly because a lot of the other content had become trivial. You figure it out. You solve the puzzle as to how to get stuff from point A to point B. And you're sitting there going, okay, well, I just did that, so what's next? Fuel off of. Also, I think I took up all of that truck's repair parts, so I'm not worried about that. F750 stays on all of its tires. We'll be good. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now a little bit of a reprieve right here, and then we're almost to. Yeah, see that looks so cool though. That down there, and that right there, the way the sun looks behind that mountaintop is it's breathtaking. The beauty of this game cannot be understated. And there it is. We just can watch the sun as it begins to descend quickly. So let's keep going while we still have daylight. Or at least try to. I like the International. This is actually a really cool truck. And you see a lot of them on the road. Like a lot of these things are on the road. We've got 102 liters out of 280 left. We've done some significant moving around now. Even though it doesn't seem like it, we've actually covered a decent amount of ground. Mostly because it's also a very arduous landscape cross. Downshift, differential lock. Fire up the truck behind us to give us a gentle little push through the snow and mud. Just enough to get us over to the bridge and slow the friends. Actually, we'll probably keep this thing going. Maybe get us around this corner a little bit easier. So, yeah, we go. We'll get there. It's not if we get there. It's when we get there. Because, as I always say, this is a game of inches. This is not a sprint to the finish line. This is a game of endurance. And we will make it. Somehow or another, we will make it. We'll push the limits of mechanical endurance. A massive V8. I don't know if it's a V8. It's probably like an inline 6 or something. A massive diesel engine. Pistons chugging like an inevitable locomotive. And again, more rocks. Just make everything do it. Everything about this game, it cannot be stated enough. And it's just as difficult as it is, the weird zen vibe this game has. It just kind of rolls with it. I'm a fan. It's funny how there used to be so many glitches in this game. The worst glitch I think I ever encountered, well, two glitches come to mind. The multiplayer refuel glitch, where you couldn't refuel in a multiplayer game with anything, whether you owned it or not, or it was a service plaza or otherwise. The other one being the trailer crane glitch, where if you tried to load items onto a trailer using a crane or a cargo crane, it would fall through the trailer. You would simply just pass on through like nothing was there. That was a nightmare, because you could not deliver cargo at all with a trailer. So like if you manually loaded a trailer, it would not sit there on the trailer. You had to go to a loading area, have the game manually load it or automatically load it for you to actually be able to do anything. So we are a stone's throw away. And I kind of wonder how much cargo we're going to need to do anything on any of these other maps. Because this is just the first map. This is just the first map on this entire game right here. I don't know if I want to take any of these other trucks through, or if we're just simply going to send... We're going to send the F-750. These are three very capable trucks right here if I need to have stuff done. So that is that. And then, let's see. Deliver to the landslide near the tunnel. So it's still locked, so we have managed to do that. So the service trailer is where? Service trailer is right there. Alright, so this won't be too bad. What truck do we want to use? Tell you what. let's push that trailer off the way. Catch trailer. Yeah, let's send this guy back for that service trailer. That's kind of funny. The reverse lights look like they're still on in that one over there. But that's alright. So all we have to do is haul that service trailer all the way over here, and we'll be good. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I could have dumped off the F-750 over there, and then used that to haul it, because the F-750 would have been capable of hauling that trailer. That's fine. We'll make this work. Make it. Of course, I start taking suspension damage there. You're going too fast. Because we want to get motivated. We want to unlock Cosmic, which, oddly enough, is a location in the original Destiny game. And I don't know anyone here if they do play Destiny as well. I am on the fence about putting Destiny back on my console. Mostly because I would actually have to make space for it. Relic, I know you were interested in Destiny. I don't know if you're still interested. Sean Bergen, making progress there, or what do you got going on? I am slowly but steadily making progress. And even if this truck dumps on its side, as long as we don't lose that trailer, we're good. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna make it. Because that's what we do. Make it. Oh yeah. That's what it is. Alright. No one's played Destiny in your house in quite some time. Destiny is a good game, though. Finally delivered logs and converted them to wooden planks. That is also a step in the right direction. Huh. All right. We got this. I'll keep telling you. You know, that's one of the things that they introduced crafting in the Yukon. So you have to create things by combining two components, or so by either combining two components or changing multiples of one component into another component. Then with Wisconsin, they added logging. Now you can turn logs into planks to bring to various places to create other stuff. And it's interesting, for sure. The logging is frustrating because it's one of the only aspects of the game where most trucks can only take one unit of one style of car. You can only ever have a single trailer haul medium logs. You can only ever have a frame add-on to haul small logs. And then with the large log hauler, you need the frame add-on and the other half of the trailer. So anytime you do that, you can only ever haul one load of a type of logs. And it's frustrating as hell. Logging in this game kind of stopped being fun and more of a chore. But who am I the logging aspects seem to be more busy work than really anything else. So, yeah, see, this wasn't going to be all roses and chocolates. I knew it. Personally, I would like roses and chocolates. Thank you very much. Mostly, I would just like chocolates. Chocolates are really nice right now. Although I did get a whole delivery of cereal breakfast bars. I have Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Golden Grams, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups as breakfast bars, which I love breakfast. I love anything having to do with breakfast. Minecraft is ages ago, that's for sure. Although I never actually played Minecraft, to be perfectly honest with you. Although Minecraft is great in that it is a very, very creative and constructive kind of game. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. These new sections, these like big city-like sections, are kind of cool. Oh, this is a drop-off or something. All right. So that's our trailer. Over there. This is depressing over here. I kind of wonder if I can use some of the repair parts. Let's find out. Your kids still play Minecraft? Well, it's a very big social game too. Look at this trailer. Big small. Awesome. So we'll totally use some free service trailer points to repair our vehicle. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why games like Fortnite also really excel, because there is the ability to exert control over one's environment. And what do you want to do when you're a little kid is you want to see how far you can push those boundaries. And now, with video games, especially like Minecraft or Fortnite, there is the ability to truly change a world and create a world. Granted in a digital format, but it's the ability to exert the control over someone's environment. To grandmother's house we go. Right. That's right. Come on now. That's right. Fortnite, Apex Legends, Bug Snacks are the current game. But he's on WoW most days. You know, I haven't played WoW in eons. And it is an unfortunate, sad tale that the majority of my WoW experiences truly kind of stay a while and listen. But with World of Warcraft, you're always going to meet people, or at least you always used to meet people. Early on, it was interesting because there were so many people who flocked to this game, and what was it? Their highest numbers, their peak numbers were somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 million subscribers, I think. It was either 12 million or 9 million subscribers concurrently. And these are all people who paid a subscription fee to play a game. And I played a lot of the game solo. And I did also eventually wind up in a guild here and there. And there was a lot of events and stuff along the way. And towards the end of my tenure with WoW, I would play for a while and then stop for a while, and then play for a while and then stop for a while. And one of those times where I had stopped playing, my account was hacked, and I didn't realize it because I had not been playing the game. So I didn't realize that the emails I kept on getting from Blizzard in Spanish were That's awesome, Joe. He's been playing since before he got married, named first son, well, he was playing WoW 13 and a half years ago. Yeah, because WoW started in 2005 or 2006, I think. And yeah, when my account was hacked, they changed all of the email responses to Spanish. So I had no idea that my account had actually been hacked. I thought I was just getting spam emails from Blizzard. So my account was hacked, and they drained everything from my... They sold off one-of-a-kind, priceless items that I had either farmed, found, come across, engaged in a holiday activity or a one-off promotion. They had the Mountain Dew promotion where you got a little battle bot and you filled it with either blue or orange, like game fuel, effectively. And if you had your little Mountain Dew robot wandering around and he was filled with orange fuel, if you came across another robot with, say, blue gamer fuel, the two robots would duel. They would fight it out. And it was the most bizarre, goofy, strange thing, but kind of unique and different and sort of wild. And that promotion only lasted a short amount of time, so you would have people who hoarded their game fuel, and they never had really used it much. Like, I used it a little bit here and there, just because it was fun. The pet aspect of that game was certainly unique, where it became more like Pokemon, where you would go out and you would fight critters or try to trap them, or use your... What was it? You used your critters and pets to trap and fight other critters and unique little pet creatures, to which essentially would become your pets. And then you could go in and fight and level up and just do all this crazy stuff. Man, I forget how long ago that was. That was so long ago. That was an incredibly long time ago. One of the other things that World of Warcraft allowed for was bridging a gap in distance. Whether you have a friend or perhaps a long-distance relationship, and it bridged a gap. But then yeah, see, the authenticator, there are ways around the authenticator, unfortunately. And the authenticator, when I was playing, was not an app tied to a phone. It was actually it was a little LCD device that displayed a number. and it was attached to your account. So you actually had to order it and pay for it. And it was before the times of account hacking. But there are still ways around the authenticator, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? But no, Warcraft was a way to bridge a gap with someone who may have been hundreds of miles away. And it was also a stark reminder when things didn't exactly work out the way that they hoped or planned. And it becomes a digital reminder of things that have failed. Much like getting your account hacked, having all of your, I wouldn't say priceless, but items that have a nostalgic value. Things that meant a lot when you got them. My Headless Horseman's helm, my holiday items and clothes, my level 47 Emerald Drake's sword, which I got from killing the Green Dragon in the Sunken Temple, and that was a glorious achievement because that item had a drop rate of 0.1%. 0.1%. Well, stuff like that before you had the authenticator didn't matter. So that stuff went bye-bye. All right. All of our hard work has paid off. So we now have opened the Cosmic Realm. So let us station, fueling at change truck, F750. F750 is what we're going to use for the job. A little bit of top off. And let's go to the Cosmodrome. Yeah, well, the thing about mounts is, too, they were account-specific. So mounts were not an item. Mounts were tied to... Mounts were actually tied to your account. It used to be a thing that you could even buy certain mounts with real money when they opened the Blizzard store. That was... A lot of people didn't like when they opened the Blizzard store. Okay, Cosmodrome, here we come. Let's see what we have on the other side of forever. So that's a rocket. That's some neon lights. Okay. Let's see what happens, because this is going to be... Yeah, when you can give away... Nothing was soulbound. The Stargazer's mission. Okay. So... Well, it would only become soulbound when you used it. So up until you equipped it or used it, you could give away an item. And certain raids would have pets, certain raids would have mounts, certain raids would have different stuff available. What was it? Karazhan, the first boss of Karazhan used to drop a the first boss in Karazhan used to drop a mount. Let's see. All right. so this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Chernomansk, supply lines. Chernomansk, bare minimum. Get to the old water pump, Northern Aegis installation. Okay. Substation, Northern Aegis. Let's see. This is here, so solid rock. Electric atmosphere is metal beams, oversized cargo. Unloaf. Construction rig, semi-trail. Richter scale. There's that. All right, William Sterling, have fun. If they are playing Among Us, make sure that you slaughter wholesale, good sir. Make sure that is a thing that happened. So yeah, looks like GG Edgley just went live. So some people may be heading out. And yeah, that is totally cool. All right, so that is the gateway to Chernomansk over there. And where? We are here. All right, this is apparently a really big map, and we can't exactly zoom out here. So let's make for that first question. Let's kind of just... Whoa. All right, that's some construction equipment in the dense woods. A lot of elevation changes. Yeah, let's check this out. Joe, have fun as well. Enjoy. I may possibly be over there. We'll see what happens. I'm also still continuing to explore, and I really want to see what comes up here. Objective: log crossing. Log crossing. I don't even want to know the shape our cargo would be in if you try to go over that crossing right now. Just bring a few logs here, and I'll have someone finish the crossing for you. Okay. Oh. Okay. I see what he means. So that's, yeah, we may be here. We'll figure out. Let's see how far we go with this. Because I've actually eventually got to start putting stuff together for... Oh, okay. There is a lot of stuff. Ouch. Damage. Alright. Alright. There we go. Come on. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. There we go. Alright, so that's where that is. Go this way. Why does it sound like ice is breaking underneath us? It probably is. Is that a series of tree branches right across the road? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Icy roads. What is that? There's a trailer in there. Go check it out. Or at least see if we can get in there. Oh, is this another blocked off route? probably. Rock slide. Rock slide. Looks like the main road is going to be a problem. I think it'd still be easier to just clear that out. So look, then look for an alternate route. So let's get cracking. What is... Oh, it's going to take one metal beam. Of course it's going to take one metal beam. Of which I don't even know where I have metal beam. Let's find out. I don't even think I have any metal beams left in... Oh, wait a minute. Hello. There's a garage here. Okay. That is the trailer. Who's that got on it? Those are... So that's bricks. Okay. What's this? Lost but not forgotten. You got a minute? Back in my day, my grandpa got his truck stuck in the swamp nearby. It's been there for years now, but I'm wondering if there's something can still be done about it. Let's find out. Lost but not forgotten, the Tuz. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is awesome. We've got access to all of this stuff now that I can... All right, nope, this just made things way better. Way, way better. All right. So this means we will be... There's nothing here. Actually, and now we can haul all of these trailers infinitely easier. Okay. Yep. Let's see about getting some of the trucks and the trailers back to the garage and getting rid of some of the trailers so we don't clutter up the end of the map with stuff. So remember that we have the P12 on the other side. So, I mean, maybe this will work. Maybe something will work. All right. Let's bring some more of these bad boys through. And we'll just road train them right... Ooh, crap. Yeah, because I want to clean up some of my clutter on my map. Because I hate having trailers everywhere that I can't do anything with. Because it kind of bugs me. And then I'll have to find out where I can get metal beams from to clear that roadblock on this map. That's a thing. I don't know. Don't know at all. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. I like that guitar. That guitar is so cool. The little plucking and strumming. Okay, so let us rock slide metal beams. Where metal beams are at the town storage, which is all the way over here. Which I don't know what the hell. Let's take a moment to sort of really scan through this map. Or at least the bits we can see. Because sometimes we actually get clues for where we need to go. I'm not gonna lie. This music is perfect. This music is great. Medium logs, 3 medium logs. Okay. Apparently there's like log trailers and stuff around there. So all right. But see, the thing about it is, too, we've got this ridiculous log crossing that's over here. And that's going to be kind of a pain. That's 3 medium logs, which not particularly a fan. You know what? The F-750 did a better job getting through here. The F-750 did a much better job of getting through here. Oddly enough, the F-750 did an awesome job getting through here. Tires up. There we go. Okay, that wasn't horrible. It wasn't horrible. It looks like it's dragging something. Let's see. What is going to be our truck of choice to go explore some other stuff? You know, I think we might take out the Azov, the 5319. Maybe, yeah. 5319 might be good. It's either that or the Tega, because desperate times call for desperate measures. I had no idea that there was a garage over here. This is actually kind of cool. This is a pleasant surprise. Although I would like to know what is beyond that rock slot. Also, where does this path go? Up the rocks. Okay. I love this truck. I truly love the Brigadier 8000. The truck is awesome. Kill that guy. Cover. Let's see. Does that go over this way? You know what? Truck storage. Loader, you don't have to keep, like, playing coy there. You just don't have to say anything at all. Let's see. We don't want the F-750. We want... Tuz. Bust out the Tuz. Alright. Tuz with my probably second favorite vehicle skin, which is the Gator. Screw it. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna check out what's over here. And maybe it's gonna take me closer to the watchtower. You sarcastic? No. Never. That's a tree. That's a stump. Yep, see, there it goes. One of the flaws of the Tuz, the inability to steer in a proper direction when the front end is there. Alright. I'm gonna find out whatever this is here. This. It's almost like a giant crater. Apparently, you're supposed to get around somehow. And that takes us up to the watchtower up there. Let's... Oh, okay. Alright, I see how that goes. Back up, back up, back up. You got this. Or at least I think. See? Let's just kind of gingerly take the high road. High road. I'll get to Scotland before. I have no idea where I'm gonna go with this. This would be cool. Apparently I'm taking the high road. I love these paths like this that make you do some really sketchy stuff. The only thing about this truck is you don't have any ability to ford deep water because you don't really have any good storms. But that's okay. We'll use it for mud, for everything else. Okay. And, actually, speaking of keeping on going, which direction are we going in? Alright. Nope. Don't do that. Go there. Then there. Alright. So at least this will kind of give us a guide through whatever this terrain is. Or something. Actually, this truck is doing really well through the snow. But then again, trucks with really good mud tires do really well through the snow. Mud tires do good in the snow. Chain tires do good on road. That's a big difference. There's our watchtower. Okay. Alright, so that's the watchtower there. Alright. That's our watchtower that we need to get, uncover, or the map. Or at least the first uncovery of this section. Let's get this little war rig. Perhaps avenged. I swear, if I can't fit through this little gap here... Nope. There we go. Bingo! Survey says... Mateo Point and Knee Deep. The two new objectives. Actually... This isn't the Warthog. This is the Tataran. The TOZ 420 Tataran. Alright, so this opened up a giant chunk of this corner of the map for us. What is this? Alright, so that's a truck and a trailer over there, apparently. So you know what? Let's continue. Mateo Point. Storage is over there. Okay, okay, okay. There's a repair bay over there. You know what? Let us continue explore more of the map. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say that this is probably ice over here. Man, this is a wild map. Everything about this is just... I don't know if we're gonna make it. Oh, what's this? Oh! That looks like another spot on the map. We discover it. I love this thing. This thing is a beast. And this truly made Russia and the first series of Russian maps because of the excessive mud. And it's probably not a bad thing that they put it in the final map of Russia because it would have trivialized a lot of the content in Russia. Alright, so let's continue on our merry way. It's nice. I'm gonna fall through here. Oh, yes, we are. The edge. Alright, so we didn't get stuck there, so that's kind of a bonus. This is getting interesting. Now that we've got a completely different map to explore, and we don't know what we're going to get into, this is what I like. This is what I really enjoy. Alright. This is the stuff I truly... Ah! Suspension! And that's almost a pop tire. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not good. Alright. Down here. And... something tells me that. Go to... Yep. Get some traction from all the logs and stuff over here. But now, this is going to get interesting because we need to actually get over to the other side of things to be able to get the steel beams to make sure we get rid of that road. So, this map right here, what we have is we've got, so it looks like there's water, shallow water underneath the ice here. In Lake Cove, you've got places where you can actually break through the ice, and it pretty much just stops you where you are. You don't actually really fall in, as much as you just become immobilized. Although, there are spots on that map that if you actually drive into the water, you're done. Your truck is sunk. And you either have to recover it, or you have to... you either have to recover it, or you have to winch it out with something and hope that the engine... This is pretty interesting. This is ice. This is not going to go nearly as well as because we're not going to be able to quick winch to certain points. There we go. Camera keeps swinging wildly. Little doggy. Go. It's the next highest one. This is becoming very interesting right here. This is all ice. This is basically an ice luge. If I had a truck with chain tires, this would be significant. Have to get onto some snow. A little bit better off. Like this. I cannot believe that we actually managed to make it up. Okay, I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Currently. This is impressive. I am shocked. To be completely honest with you. Also, let's see if we can repair this trailer, although I don't think we can, given that we won't be able to hook up to it. Tail point. Yeah, we've made it to the top. Somehow or another, we made it to the top of this. There. Yeah, see, it won't let us repair off of that trailer because we're not connected, which is the unfortunate thing. Alright, carrying on. I wonder if we actually have to reach any of these higher altitude points over on other portions of the map, or if this is going to be the highest spot that we actually managed. Whoa. Oh, wow. I mean, this is... This is awesome. This is amazing. Yeah, the TOZ 420, is one of the best scout trucks in the game, but it has limited options due to its inability to haul a trailer. That's the thing. It drives a little funny too, depending on certain types of terrain. This is just wild. Everything about this is nuts. Alright, well, this is ice, so... wish me luck. Like butter. Yeah, we're gonna coat the TOZ 420 in butter and then shoehorn it through most of these cracks and crevasses. Get hooked on some of these trees. We'll be good. This is unique. This is very unique. There are certain parts where you need chain tires to go places, but I've never seen it up and over to that degree before. I mean, it's nuts. This is nuts. I want to explore. I want to just find everything. I want to unlock this map, uncover it. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a train tunnel. That's what that is. This is a train crossing. Okay. All right. That's cool. Anything? Well, we're apparently headed in the right direction. The only unfortunate thing is there's not a lot of trucks that are adequately suited for quote-unquote rock crawling. That was more of like a luge run with the amount of ice that was right there. Alright, I'm kind of feeling that this truck is really one of the few that are adequately suited for doing what we are doing. And that's a watchtower in the distance over there. Wait a minute. Those are some logs over there. Is that... okay. So this is one of the spots which we pick up medium logs. Okay. Let's go check it out. Of course, famous last words. Or at least scout it out. That's a factor. Really discovered. Huh. Okay. So I basically got to get it around whatever that would. Okay, so this... The town storage is over there. That's over there. Tell you what. Let's go... Whoa. What is that? Some kind of radar dish? What is it? Alright. Let's see if we can't make it to this watchtower to uncover this chunk of the section. Alright, this is true exploration that we've got going here. I mean, this is awesome. I am excited. I am legitimately excited with this round. That's how much fun I'm having with this. I don't care about the pace of the map. This is what I enjoy. I love finding all of this stuff. I love uncovering all of this map. And hopefully not getting myself stuck. But that's neither here nor there. Because somehow, some way, you always pull through. Oh, it is like a giant radar tower. Is that another watch? Yep, that's another watchtower. Straight ahead? Is it? And the music. If you can hear the music playing, I really like the music. Yeah, you know, I know it's just a video game. It's exploration. It's discovery. It's awesome. It's awesome. Dress. Church. Old bridge. Stargazer. Unlucky lineman, strategic reserve. What on earth did we unlock here? This is wild. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? That's a helicopter. Oh, that's what I was seeing right over there. Okay. Huh. You don't say. You don't say. So... Let's back up. Let's grab these two. Let's figure out all that stuff. So, you know what it reminds me a lot of? It reminds me a lot of finding the Pacific P-60 in Michigan. Just being out in the absolute middle of nowhere. Just there. And now I have no idea what's involved because there's obviously a task to do about it, and I kind of wonder what it might be. So let's figure it out. Let's go find out. Let's go pick up what it's putting down. Oh, are we on the right path here? Yeah, so let's hit up, let's unlock this stuff over here, and then we'll bounce over to here real quick, and actually, that's sort of a path that somebody wants me to take across. We'll get to it. We'll figure it out. Find out what's going on. So we found it, BT Outlaw. Or do you need me to actually get to it? Because I think we can get to it. I think. Get there. Also, we should turn our headlights on. Because daylight here actually seems to last a little bit longer than the previous map. Which is kind of nice because while it gets dark fast and it stays dark longer, yeah, okay, ha 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 ha. Enough of that. Keep that on the other map. We're done with it. Alright. And if this turns into something like, haul it back to the garage. Let's see the steering characteristics on this truck are a little bit funky. Because anytime you're going up any kind of rough terrain, and it picks the front wheels up. You've got two drive tires that are lifting the front end in the air, where you no longer have any contact patches on the ground. This is a neat town. Look at this. Statue, houses. Alright, so what's this? This is Strategic Reserve. I'll cut straight to the chase. We've got a couple of supply trailers scattered around the place that I want you to tow back to the town. Do that, and I'll help you with the launch pad. Deal? Back there. Okay, so go back up a little bit. Loop around that other way. Take a look at the rest of this picturesque little town. With my equivalent of a military vehicle here, we will check out the rest of this town. Also, what is he talking about for strategic reserve? The supply trailer. Oh, supply trailer. Supply trailer. Okay. All right, I gotcha. It's a child's playset. Okay, what's this? Picturesque. Oh, hey there. So once they officially open the spaceport, we'll need to get the PR rolling. And I figured, why not take some pictures for future merch and such, right? So could you give me a quick tour? A quick tour. So picturesque is... Oh. Okay. So that's the apiary, the blast pit, launch pad area, old railway, mission control, the island, scout. So that's basically just visiting different areas to go and check out different stuff. No problem. Alright, so that is here. Bricks. Okay, metal beams are infinite here. Oversized cargo. And bricks. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. That's actually kind of useful. So, oversized cargo and... Let's see what this is. No task. Unlucky lineman. Now, I have no idea what some of these people are thinking sometimes, but one of my guys decided to check the railroad across the river and managed to roll the truck off a cliff. Would you kindly pull him out? Would you kindly? Unlucky. This one. So he is in a con loaf over there. Oh. Okay. So that's perch. Small scout. Oh my god. Small scout flatbed right there. Oh. Alright. So, we're going to go over here. We're going to get Old Bridge and we're going to get Church. We're not going to get any religion, but we're going to get the church. Then we will go over and visit the sleeping giant. Is 6. I really like these little... These towns have come a long way since the original Michigan maps in the tiny little town of Blackwater. Because I don't really think there's been much of anything else that's actually even remotely similar to, other than maybe in Russia, the weird little dwellings and stuff like that they might have, but I don't know about that. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going on to our 3-hour point. And we can keep on the way. Mud, a lot of breaking ice, just gotta keep going. Alright, so there's our bridge across. We're gonna check out... Alright, so that's some actually pretty decently moving water. And it looks deep. This looks very deep. So... Now that we have 10 liters left, let's fill up off the fuel rack. Let's also repair while we're at it. That's a scout trailer with fuel on it. These churches, though, are so weird looking. Alright, maintaining a church is an honest and tough work, especially without any materials. One kind soul offered their help with that, but couldn't handle the delivery. Perhaps you could show kindness to those in need, too. For $4,000, you're damn right I'll show some kindness. $4,000 worth of kindness. Okay, so that one, and then let's pick up this one. Then we'll head over and actually check out, see if we can do what's up with this. Also, what is this going to take to build? Old Bridge. So here we are, huh? I was afraid something like this would happen. No matter. Someone has to have planks we can borrow around here, right? So planks. Who's got wooden planks? The warehouse. There is a warehouse. It has wooden planks. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So that's blocked there. Huh. And we've not seen actually anything for upgrade parts on this map either. Buildings, upgrades. No upgrades. Nothing. Trailer discovered. I already discovered that trailer. Supposed to go that way? Around to it? Now, because there's apparently this little tiny path right here, and this little tiny path, I'm hoping, takes us to a rather large vehicle. So pretty much all I have to do is get past that roadblock that's over there, and we'll be good. Although this path does not look like anything I should be traveling down with this vehicle. Oh. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is ridiculous. Go. A little bit better. And there it is. Wait a minute. Stargazer. They say something fell not far from here before the Cosmodrome was built. Whatever it was, it's not there anymore. It looks like they left a truck behind, probably unusable. We still better check. Why does it sound like there's a Geiger counter going off right now? And Oh my god. That is a flying saucer right there? And that's radioactive. Okay, that's, which would explain the bright green pool that's right there. Stargazer. Off-road truck, so... repair the Zix. Okay, so all we have to do is get... oh wow, that's a lot of repair points in this thing. And 380 liters of fuel. So... I wonder if it's possible to cross all this. So, does that radiation noise stay around for a long time? Or does it go away when you drive away? Okay, it went away. It went away. Alright, so we need about 200 repair points and 380 liters of fuel. How are we going to get... so, yeah, okay, absolutely. So something tells me we're going to need to clean up rock slide right here to make it a little bit easier. So if we simply get one steel beam from the town storage, bring that back, fix the rock slide, make it slightly easier to get around this portion of the map, and then we could see what's up here in terms of unlocks and stuff like that. But yeah, my roof rack, I think, is... I used it to repair all of the... yeah. So my roof... actually, I could dump a couple of points into it. Let's do that. Let's just dump a few points into it. That way we won't have to carry as many. Which would then mean if we actually got out here with a scout fuel trailer. So a scout fuel trailer with about 100 repair points. So that would mean... actually, no, hold on. Here. Okay. So we need about 122 repair points. So if we get 122 repair points and 380 liters of fuel, we will be able to do something. So... garage. Okay. So the well, we used it all. We used all the yeah. So it is radiation sound from apparently a UFO that collided with a rocket. So in terms of scout trucks that we can use, the F-750 has 200 repair points, so we get the repair points covered. No, wait, hold on. 400 repair points, 180 liters. 280 liters. 330 liters. So we'll have I've only got like 35 liters of fuel, which I'm trying to see what's going to be my best option here. For, I think I'm going to have to tow a scout fuel trailer out there, but that means actually taking a scout vehicle. Just check and see. So this is 150, 100 liters. The utility body doesn't have that many. All the wait a minute. Con Sentinel won't have enough. Also, I don't know why I have two. I'll sell one of them. Also, I have way too many. I've got way too many F-750s. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know what? Honestly, nah, we'll keep it. Keep it then. Con Loaf, no. RH2, Apache, no. Con Marshall, Scout, no. The Yar doesn't have it. Both the Dawn and the Tuz don't have it. Okay. Off-road trucks. Freightliner, no. See, because I need both repair points and I need a lot of fuel. So the Tuz Acteon. We have the Tuz Acteon. That's got chain tires, and I think that has active suspension. The Bandit doesn't have enough to it. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's going to be a pain to haul a large trailer over there. So, any truck with the maintenance frame add-on, it's going to be pretty big. Let's see. How many Tuz Acteons do I have? Yeah, you know what? Does it have the ability to equip a highway gearbox? That's the only thing. But I will absolutely send it if it's able to go at least even... I should see where the International and the Brigadier and the CT-681 stack up as far as truck darts go. Because that's not a bad idea. Tuz Acteon. You know what? If I had two scout vehicles... If I had two scout vehicles, or... Hmm. 78 degrees tomorrow. Let's see. So, I don't have the Tuz... Andy Warhol. That's actually pretty funny. Thank you very much for the follow, Andy Warhol. Yeah, so these Tuz... So the Tuz, this one actually has a fuel bed, and it's capable of hauling a scout trailer. So, let's see. So this one has... So it's got a maintenance frame. This holds 500. So if this holds 500 repair points, which is more than enough... okay, this one has the 900 liter. But I could also take the... I could take the maintenance frame add-on and then do the... What the hell is it? Maintenance frame add-on and the Scout fuel trailer. Also, to be able to haul... Alright, that's impressive that the power to weight ratio actually doesn't change Roof rack has 150 repair... Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So the roof-mounted repair has 150 repair points. All we need is fuel. So this has the raised suspension. Active suspension kit allows for manual control over the road clearance for optimal performance on all kinds of terrain. We have the 47-inch tires. Autonomous winch would be super useful. This may be my best bet at getting over there. So I have 900 liters of fuel, and I have 150 repair points, when all I needed was 122. So this may be the solution. So I don't know if I want to go up over this way and around, or if I want to go the other way. Also, how about... Oh, wait a minute. What? Ugh. Don't want to go up the hill that way. So... yeah, okay. I think the best bet is to loop over here, come through here, back down, across, down over here, across, through, and through. And then we've got the emergency scout over there, just in case things go pear-shaped. Oh. Yeah. This is our best bet. We don't want to drive into that. And it's got chain tires. Joe! So we're thinking, so we've found a vehicle in the woods that we have to repair and refuel. And we're trying to figure out the best vehicle to do it with, as well as the most timely and efficient manner. So this little fuel storage container in the back will hold the 900 liters of fuel, which will give us a buffer zone, because the Tuz Warthog, that one is going to... The Tuz Warthog only holds 600 liters. Okay, so the suspension in this is a little bit rigid. It's okay. I think as long as we take it fairly easy... Oh, it is very snowy. That's the title of the game, SnowRunner. No. It's... So, this game, SnowRunner, is actually the third in a line of games, originally titled Spin Tires, then Mud Runner, then SnowRunner. Also, because this is a much lighter scout vehicle, trees are not going to snap on us. And this thing actually, if we get it, you know, if we make it there in one piece, this will be a miracle. This will be an absolute miracle. It'll be a Christmas miracle. Given the correct equipment. So here's the thing: when you travel through deep, fluffy snow, the idea is you want as much of a contact patch on your tire as possible. The really wide balloon-style tires, where the contact patch, the weight is spread out across the surface, so it doesn't sink in. That's why tracked vehicles actually are some of the best vehicles to go across snow with, because they have a very wide contact patch that spreads out the weight. Otherwise, you want a very hard-packed surface, so even if you're on it, you won't be sinking into it. I have driven through snow that is past my axles in various vehicles here and there. Okay. Yeah, I have driven, and the only time I get stuck is if I didn't use enough speed to get going and, like, jam on through. Alright, so not for nothing, I'm making way better pace than I thought I would. So, I'm gonna keep going. I know it's it's 9:15, and I think So, here's the great thing about this, though. We have an autonomous winch. And this winch will allow us apparently only choose one spot. Oh, this is straight up unfair. Alright then, we may be dispatching another vehicle to assist in our recovery efforts because this winch is not nearly long enough. It's not popping up on that rock right there. Yeah, because it's wedged on the rock, so... Alright. Back to this map. Hit the Warthog. Yeah, it's, I have a very limited amount of winch points available, and they're not cooperating. So... I had thoughts of grandeur, but apparently they will be dashed to pieces. It happens. So, I guess, let's see. Let's get the Tuz Warthog. Let us cover. Global map. Cosmodrome. Move to the garage. Actually, the interesting thing about it is, I didn't think it would make it that far by itself. I had expected it to be able to tip over and recover it. But it happens. So, let's see what we can set this thing up with to kind of play recovery vehicle. Because we just basically have to pop the thing out of where it is, because it's just effectively wedged right now. So... Storage. Warthog. Customize. Frame add-ons. So that's the small fuel carrier. Loading crane. We can even put a saddle low on this thing. Or we do trunk repair supply. Wait a minute. Although it doesn't show... Huh. Oh, okay. That's the one. All right. So I could do fuel with this one. Yeah, it was the trunk repair. So they call it a trunk repair supplies, but it's the roof-mounted repair supplies that just kind of threw me off a little bit. So, let's see. Yeah, that's still S+ for the fuel rating. Raise suspension. That's still S+. That's still S+ as well. Screw it! Wait, we get a trunk supply? Oh no, we don't have to put the trunk supplies with the... Yeah, okay. We have the advanced medium... Not... Okay. Wait a minute. Snorkel. We didn't have a snorkel. And I think... that... top... roof fog lights... Okay. Front bumper. Oh, that's why. That's why. So it will not allow you to run the maintenance bed add-on with all of the cool stuff that makes the truck cool. Okay, screw it. And it won't let you modify the exhaust system. Go figure. So we'll have fuel, and we'll have repair points. And two fairly stout vehicles. I just don't know how some of these are going to handle the trails. This thing's actually a pretty fun little truck. It's a lot better than I give it credit for. Also, the fact that it can mount a, yeah, it totally does. Like that's a little cabin, and somebody's got a wood stove in there, and they're cooking breakfast. Also, why did it change? And it'll be funny if I actually dump this thing on the outside as well. So I'll need a recovery truck for the recovery truck. Or, if this one goes over, I will simply just roll it nice. It's just and less stressful. But I really want to get that truck. So we've found the truck. We found the new Zix. Now, we simply have to repair it and refuel it. And then it is ours. At least I think it's ours. I hope we don't have to... I hope we don't have to tow it somewhere. But, yet again, we'll cross that. Of course, we're hung up on something. 1,300 rounds? Okay, Relic, that's nuts. I had a hell of a time with the PPSH. I just wasn't really a big fan of it. It was wildly inaccurate. The PPSH with the drum magazine, I really wasn't having a good go with that. It just didn't seem like balanced or weighted properly, if you will. Okay, so the Tuz Action actually was doing significantly better in some of this terrain, and that was classified as a scout beat. Actually, let me see if something's working here. Hold on, because I haven't seen it do anything. Yeah, that's still working. Off the reel now? We get stuck on branches after fighting our way through stuff. Ooh, I like the reverse sound of this. It's got that real high-pitched gear whine. Just using the random attachments that you unlock them isn't a fun time. He wiped out Orda with that. Oh my god. So he wiped out Orda with just the PPSH. That is actually pretty surprising, dude. But I gotta say, the Orda fight is a very big mixed bag. Because you really don't... Like, you can get good stuff, or you can get garbage. Like, who needs a legendary sniper rifle with iron sights and nothing else? A little bit, actually. That's a very good point, Loader. Alright, so... So, we're just going to have to get creative. There. How about... there. All right, Joe, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your television, and be good. And we will see you the next time we see you. So. Okay. Now. Trucks to Fuzz. Find us some. Pinch point. Oop. Alright, almost there. Almost there. When in doubt, shove it. For real? I seem to have gotten myself in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, they're kind of doing a thing. Okay, so, or go that way. Apparently acceptable. Yep, spin it, spin it, spin it. Here we go. Okay, that's what we wanted. There. Park and brake. Catch winch. Back point. Right there. Oh. Oh, yeah. We managed to get that. Somehow. All right. So that is back where they need to go. It is wildly rolling about. It is frolicking almost. So, make a 50-point turn right here. Yeah, no, not like that. Okay. All right, and back along on our merry way, with the other tugs slightly close behind, so as to bail us out of any indiscretions we may find ourselves in. Because realistically, all we need are these repair points and this fuel. That is what we know. Nope. Although this apparently is fairly robust, so it's kind of taking a licking on the front end here. Now we hit the broken ice. I almost fell off a bridge going full speed. That bridge going full speed barely caused a drum. Yeah, oh yeah. I can totally understand that and see that. Okay, so... Alright. Come on. Pull us through here. Further here. Oh, for real? This is insane. Back. There we go. Just need to get a couple inches closer so that we can get this other branch that is further up like there. Pull us. Because this ice is insane right now. I didn't think that it would completely break through like it did. But it did. Rumor has it, Loader, that a wild Wayland will be in our neck of the woods thrice. Once the day before your birthday, again near your girl's birthday, so I will be in Marietta and Akron this summer. Relic, that's fantastic. I'm a little bit jealous because I have been unable to get a tour date near me, and I'm slightly bummed about that. I am quite bummed that differential lock was probably wrong. So, a killer's confession, the closest they are coming to playing near here is New Jersey or New York. The New Jersey location is 3.5 hours away, and the New York location is almost 6 hours away. This is legitimately ridiculous at this point in time. I certainly hope so. That would be... I only caught that slightly after the fact. Oh man, this is frustrating. Anything? There we go. All right, this is why is that not able? Theirs. Nope. Catch wind. Oh, come on. This is frustrating now. Now I'm just starting to get slightly irritated. There. Relic, that is awesome. That is so funny. Alright. Slowly moving. Ooh, there we go. Oh, come on. This is insane. Alright. Okay. Alright, we did that. My hands are sweating. My hands are sweating. Dig our way up this icy ravine. We're gonna fight like hell. We're gonna make this. We're gonna get up here. We are gonna make it to the top of this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I need all the repair points I got. Although, as long as it's only a tire, I can do a tire. I got... Okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's a scout vehicle. It's not going to hook up to that. That's right. We only have the roof rack. We don't have tires. So let's not pop a tire. We'll get this. You know what? Relic, were you doing the meet and greet at his show? I forget. Okay. We're gonna... Okay. Now... Here we go. Actually, let's just make sure I'm going in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. Alright. Now we just gotta be super careful because there's no place to winch off of if we get in a pickle. And by in a pickle, I mean wind up turtle shell in it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna make this. We're gonna do this. And I really hadn't planned on going another 4 hours tonight, to be perfectly honest with you. I had stuff to do. But, I guess I'm not doing them. Them things that I got, like, preparing to go away in the next handful of days. So, with that said, I may not be actually... July 24th date in Marietta is the day before your birthday, so we'll be happy. You know what? Relic, you absolutely should do that. That is a fantastic idea, and just to make it like your time, I would say that would be fantastic. And just like Norman did, you'll have to... Well, no, I had intentions of not going for 4 hours. I had intentions of not going for 3 hours tonight. I had intentions of maybe playing a little bit, seeing what I could find out, and now we are on a point of determination. We are bound and determined to make something happen. Also, I think the path that is over by the Zix is going to be the death of me. Because this thing is probably... Alright, park the brake, please. Fuel. Not off the roof rack. Wait a minute. You know what? Actually, off the roof rack, then pop off the trailer. So this will actually, yeah, S plus fuel, or S plus power to weight. Be good. Yeah, so, yeah. Things happened, and I am determined to make things her. Even if all we do is refuel and repair the Zix, honest to freaking God, we're hung up on a branch. It's just a branch. All right. Yeah, that would be very cool, and you'll definitely have to do like Norman did and take a picture with him being all like, "Hey guys," and then like me and Puma will be completely jealous of you, just like the last time with Norman. Norman sounded like he had a blast though. Sounds like Norman had an absolute blast, which is so cool. And just a chance to get to shows again, a chance to hang out with people that we know and that, you know, we are friends with. So Relic, I cannot wait for you to... Oh god, what the hell? Alright, this is just bullshit. No winch points. We're stalled. And this may be where things come to an end for the night, because for whatever reason it lurched up and over that hill. The tire must have got stuck, and at least it's a scenic point where we kind of kicked off. So this is where I think I'm gonna call it for the night, because it's now 9:45 for me. We've been at this for almost 4 hours. Guys, thank you very much for coming along in this personal level of hell that, yeah, yeah. Get live shots, too, if it's kid-friendly. Braylon will end up on stage again. If it's kid-friendly, Jade will most likely go with us, too. He was gone last year when... You know what, Relic, that is awesome. Fantastic. So, guys, for tonight, coming from you from some snow-covered ravine on my side, unable to right myself, like an unfortunate little turtle, I am Storm of Iron. This is SnowRunner, and it has been a hell of a night. So, hit that follow button if you haven't hit that follow button. You get notified if I go live and I do stuff. I do stuff like this. And hopefully it doesn't involve not doing the driving thing and more of the falling thing. But General Norman, VT Outlaw, Relic, Loader, all you guys, thank you very much again. And catch you on the flip-flop.